Hello, everybody. I'm Gary Massa with Massa & Associates, and happy Market Update Monday. Today is the first day of March, and we're wrapping up our February reports week by week. Today, we're going to be looking at the number 2 geo market segment in San Diego County. We talked about number 1 last week, and we're going to go over some of the top performing zip codes, the top 3 performing zip codes in terms of median price point appreciation year over year. You are going to be blown away by some of these numbers that we're seeing. So let's go ahead and dive right into it. Last week, we were talking about South County, San Diego, which was the number 1 geo market segment in San Diego County. The reason for that being not that they had the highest median price point, but they had the highest growth in terms of year over year median price point change with 25% or 24.5%. This week, we're talking about number 2 in terms of median price point growth, which is North County, San Diego. Hopefully you guessed it from our last segment last week, but North County grew 14.5% in terms of median price point year over year from last January to this January. So let's go ahead and dive down into the actual full-on report so we can look at exactly what's going on in the area, as well as then dive into the top performing zip codes of this segment of North County. Okay, so sharing my screen down below, ideally you can see that. Median price point you'll see in January 2021 was $725, which is a 14% gain over the same time frame last year. Average price point sales is $977. So we've been having some much higher price points or sales in North County, San Diego, driving that average sale price up 21% year over year. Now, percentage of original price received is just over 100% at 100.3%, which means sellers on average are getting their listing price plus. And again, the numbers from January to today on March 1st have changed so dramatically. If you're in the market to buy a home, you know, and if you've been listening or looking for a home in the last 2 months, you know that the prices are compounding and going up, up, up. So it would be interesting to see next month what February and March look like this month, but we'll see February's here in a couple of days. Anyway, but I would be willing to bet that number is going to go up to like 104 or 105%, just at the way that price points are going. So let's get into the inventory section of this discussion, because that's really what's driving prices and driving the frustration in the market, that there's no homes for sale. And if you're in the market to buy, you already know that. But there's 1,100 homes for sale, almost 1,200 homes for sale in the month of January, which is down 65%. That's a huge decrease year over year in terms of number of homes for sale. And the number of closed sales was also down just about 1% or 0.5%. There's only 970 closed sales. And I believe that it's really directly related to the number of homes for sale. So the month supply, we still have in North County less than 1 month supply of inventory, which is down 68% year over year. And then the days on market is down 222 days. That's down 52%. So last year, the same time frame, it was like 40, 45 days average time on the market. So homes are selling really, really quick. I would say realistically, boots on the ground, homes are selling in like 3 to 5 days. Okay, if you're buying a home, what I'm seeing out there is the property goes on the market Tuesday, Wednesday, showing start Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and by Monday, it's gone, multiple offers pending, and you can't even get back into it to see it. That's kind of what I'm seeing. The one other thing that I wanted to point out here is the graph of the price points. So follow along with me here from 2012, which was just under 400,000, maybe even a little over 300,000, which was the average price the median price point in North County, San Diego. Today, we're over 700, the highest that it's been in nearly a decade. So prices have just grown significantly. Now getting into let me scroll down here really quick. Getting into the top performing zip codes. Which one did you think that it was, or which were the top 3? This might not be surprising, but it is to me, because I know that some of these zip codes had some challenges coming out of 2011, 12, 13, 14, kind of coming out of the recession. They were the ones that took the longest really to recover, especially price point wise, but I think because of the higher price point. But look at some of these numbers. Cardiff, The median price point for January 2021 is $1,863,000. That's up 54% since last January. And let's see, the closed sales are still down 30%. There was only 9 closed sales in the zip code for Cardiff. The big ones here are Rancho Santa Fe. Let me see if I can find it really quick. 44% for the 92067 zip code of Rancho Santa Fe, the greater Rancho Santa Fe area. 44.9% increase. That median price point is 3.2 million, almost a little over 3.2 million. Okay. Here's the big one, which is the other Rancho Santa Fe zip code, the 91, a lot smaller of a zip code. So these numbers tend to fluctuate a lot more, but look at this, 162% growth, median price point wise year over year, with an average price point of $3.1 million. Now there were still 7 sales in that zip code. And going back to Rancho Santa Fe, the greater Rancho Santa Fe area, there was 18 sales, which is up 20% since last year. So Rancho Santa Fe area is having a lot more sales and much higher price points. Is it people moving from the beach and wanting to go back to the ranch for more space? Is it now that that's a value? Well, those prices are going up too. So anyways, that's going to conclude our market update Monday for the number 2 performing segment, geo segment rather, in San Diego County. I hope that information was helpful. Is there a zip code or an area that you're questioning or wondering about what their growth potential is? Do you want an investment property in that zip code that maybe you're thinking of selling or trading, or just trading sideways yourself for your family, or yourself just looking for a new home? Let me know. I'm happy to get you that information to help you track and see where the trends are going for the areas that matter most to you. Thanks again. Leave some comments below. Send me a message. Love to hear from you. We'll talk to you soon.